morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. We're having a great visit with Gary, that's for sure. That's one thing that's going really well. I just looked in my mirror. I see I've got my bandages proudly displayed. I need to take them off. I had a flu shot and a COVID shot today. So I went and had that done. So I did go out for a little bit. It's very snowy. It's very slippery. And so I did slip a little bit, but we managed to go without falling, which was good. And but it was cold, really cold. It seemed like the wind just sort of cut right through me, so we decided that while we were out I would buy myself a jumper, like a long sleeve jumper. So I did that, and that it was for only $18. I thought it was pretty good at the Big Fancy, and so now I've got a nice warm jumper. I have lots of sweaters, so I can wear a sweater, but I didn't want necessarily something to button up. I just wanted something to pull on over my head, so that's what I did. What else did we have? Oh, I should mention, I said before that this Christmas I wasn't going to be doing out any mailing of Christmas cards and whatnot. Well, it's just as well that I made that decision, because Canada Post is on strike right now. So we can't receive mail and we can't send mail. Though I'm sure they'll get it settled at some point in time, but it'll probably be too late for most Christmas things. So I've decided that we weren't doing Christmas mailings this year anyway, just because we have so much on the go, and Claudine is going to be recovering and not driving. So we just said this year we weren't going to be doing it. So I thought I'd pass it along to everybody who is possibly thinking about mailing something that, people can't receive it because the mail is on strike. I don't know how long it'll be off, but for now it's off. So that was one thing I wanted to say. I wanted to say I did get the results from my ultrasound the other day. I've been saying for a while that this, let me just see if I can show you here. Bring this. I'll just tip it this way. See, no, you can't really tell. Can't really tell. Around my belly, I've been feeling for a while. You've heard me say I feel like a sausage stuffed into my shirts. And I've thought for a while that I have fluid building up in my abdomen. And so they decided they were going to do an ultrasound and double check that, because of where this stoma is in my abdomen. And it's not healing and whatnot. So that was one of the things they were going to check. And sure enough, there is something showing there. They don't know whether it's an abscess or whether it's pockets of fluid. So they have now suggested that I have a CT scan. So we're on a list for that. If it happens while Claudine is incapable of driving and is on her bed rest, then Gary will take me by taxi and we will just go up and get the CT scan done. So we'll wait and see what happens there. We were also waiting to see what was going to happen with the injections in my neck. And apparently those recommendations have now been given to the specialist. And the specialist was going to send over to the diagnostic center where they do the injections, going to send over what injections need to be done. So we haven't heard yet when those will be. Don't know if they'll start up in January or whether they'll be fairly soon. I have to wait one more week from the time that I've had this injection before I can have any. So, and 1 week from now is when Claudine's having her surgery. So again, we're not going to worry too much about it. It happens when it happens. So that's what was going on there. What else is going on? Bill hasn't been feeling very good the last little while. He's just sort of out of sorts. So he's trying to get lots of rest and overcome what he's feeling, and hopefully he starts to perk up a little bit and feel a bit better. And we're having such a good visit with Gary. We really are. Gary and Claudine have just gone out now. I've got him hooked on the white hot chocolate with chai tea bags in it from Tim Hortons. That's a favorite drink of mine. So he's enjoying those as well. So I think they went out to pick one up for me, and I'm sure that they're getting for themselves as well. And other than that, I think that that's pretty much what our day has been. Claudine has put up the Christmas tree, and we haven't got any ornaments or anything on it, but I'll just flip this around here and just show you. See, there's a Christmas tree. So We have the Christmas tree up with, it's a pre-lit tree. It's an artificial tree. It's pre-lit. So that's up there. Oh, and today the cat jumped from the couch up to where she likes to sit beside the bird cage up on top. Well, today she missed her jump and she didn't get to the perch beside the bird cage. She jumped and hit the bird cage. And so she eventually kind of got on to where she wanted to be, but the bird cage was all askew. And I think she scared Yoshi a little bit when she did it. So we sort of said we have to watch her now, that make sure that she can get in there where she needs to be without knocking Yoshi over. And other than that, I think that's pretty much everything that we have going on here. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Oh, no, I wanted to show you something here. I'm going to hold it up. This was my new mug. This is the Tim Hortons mug from the Tim Hortons collection. They always put out a mug at Christmas time. And that was this year's mug. Now, I have a hard time holding anything that's glass or without breaking it. And also if it's heavy. And this one isn't a travel mug, so it doesn't have a lid on it. So it kind of has all the things that I don't need, but I love the mug so much that I am using it. And I said, if I break it, I break it. But I'm going to enjoy it while I have it. So I've been enjoying having my coffee in the mornings out of that Tim Hortons mug. Okay, so that's, I think, everything for today. And I'm going to get back to you tomorrow and hope you're all having a very good day. All right, bye-bye.